Imagine waking up to find your entire life savings wiped out because of just 2 letters typed wrong on a screen while the whole world thought it was the future. Outside, massive corporate offices stood completely empty. Billion-dollar empires vanished into thin air, leaving investors staring blankly at crashing stocks. The question isn't how this disaster happened. The real question is, why are we repeating the exact same mistake right now with AI? What will happen this time? It all started in the late 90s, when the internet went public. The world felt it was witnessing pure magic. Not just a technology changing our daily lives. It wasn't just browsing anymore, it became a global frenzy. Investors threw millions at any startup simply because it had a basic website on the network. Massive, fictional companies emerged out of nowhere. Venture capital firms funded wild ideas that weren't even generating a single dollar of real profit. The secret was the magic suffix .com, adding it to its market value to skyrocket instantly without any logical financial reason. Traditional companies changed names just to include that suffix, resulting in their stock prices soaring overnight by insane percentages. Regular people sold their homes to buy these stocks, terrified of missing the train to instant wealth. This became the only conversation across the world. These startups didn't spend cash on tech or infrastructure. The money went to expensive Super Bowl commercials and lavish parties to lure in new victims. Everyone lived in a state of blissful collective hypnosis, refusing to analyze real numbers, until we reached the exact moment that changed history forever. The problem was never the tech itself. The dream became a nightmare in a single minute when the curtain lifted and the naked truth was exposed to everyone. In early 2000s, a simple report from a prominent financial magazine exposed the numbers, revealing these hyped companies were burning cash at a terrifying speed. The report showed profits were entirely artificial, built on hype rather than sales. They faced absolute bankruptcy within months without new funding cash. A shockwave hit. Smart institutional investors started quietly dumping their shares in secret, long before the general public suspected anything was wrong. As selling intensified, stock prices shook. Regular people noticed the familiar green numbers, on their screens turning into a slow, terrifying sea of red. Panic spread like wildfire. Within days, everyone wanted to sell at any price, but nobody was willing to buy. The market turned into a brutal one-way street. Markets lost trillions in weeks. Companies valued at hundreds of billions were suddenly worth less than the physical servers holding their data on the ground. This crash wasn't just numbers on screens, it destroyed a generation. Young tech founders went from paper billionaires to deeply broke before the night ended. That moment changed business forever. We discovered that technology without a sustainable, money-making business model is just a ticking bomb bound to blow. Let's step inside the control rooms to see how it imploded. The system collapsed when major global banks pulled back and refused to grant any new loans. Stock tickers in New York, Tokyo, and London looked like emergency alarms. As indices bled out, every passing second killed another company's grand dream. Imagine a famous pet supply online store seeing its valuation drop from $3 billion to absolute zero in just 8 months, declaring bankruptcy. Millions of employees found themselves on the street overnight. Stock options that made them look wealthy became worthless paper with zero practical value. Governments stepped in to salvage what remained. Financial accounting laws changed completely to stop companies from cooking books and inflating valuations. Survivors were incredibly rare, but they built our current world. Giants like Amazon proved that patience and real value are the only things that endure. Amazon stock dropped from record highs to single digits during the crash, but because their core foundation was solid, they returned to break all records. Here is the shock nobody wants you to notice. The exact same script, with the same terrifying details, is replaying right now with artificial intelligence. Any startup today adding AI to its pitch deck gets bombarded with millions by desperate investors, echoing exactly what happened with .com back then. Tech valuations have reached astronomical heights, ignoring the reality that most of these modern AI startups haven't found a real way to make a profit. History doesn't repeat itself, but it rhymes. Those who think this time is different will be the very first when this massive bubble bursts. The real danger isn't bankrupt startups. It's that our entire digital infrastructure is tied to them. This upcoming crash will hit every single home. Did you know running servers to process a single AI prompt costs multiple times more than a traditional search? Money is literally burning every second.
Companies hide losses with fresh investor cash. As long as money flows, the bubble grows, but the moment that funding stops, the raw truth will come out.
The second surprise is that promises of AI replacing all human jobs instantly were wildly exaggerated. Reality proves the human element remains the core.
This hype was intentional to drive stock prices up and exploit the fear of missing out, which is the exact psychological trick played back in '99.
The biggest shock is that real training data is running out. The internet simply lacks enough new human content to train the next generations of AI models.
When systems feed on AI-generated content, quality collapses into digital stupidity. This is a scientific bottleneck with absolutely no solution today.
We aren't just facing a financial bubble, we are hitting a tech brick wall. The moment everyone realizes this truth will spark a massive market crash. This is the most dangerous moment in modern tech history. True intelligence isn't chasing trends, it's knowing when to exit before the roof collapses. Current indicators suggest the upcoming crash doesn't mean the end of artificial intelligence, just like .com wasn't the end. It's a filtering phase. The companies that survive are those delivering true value and solving real human problems, not those living on hype to grab quick cash and run away. Connecting the dots shows humanity's obsession with quick wealth drives these disasters, from the ancient tulip mania right down to the modern AI bubble.
The biggest lesson is never to invest your hard-earned money in things you don't understand just because of hype. FOMO is the ultimate enemy of wealth.
Tech is an excellent tool, but when it turns into a financial religion everyone blindly worships, you must step back and watch the scene with caution. The current bubble expands daily. Warning signs appear as tech giants review accounts and slash their insane spending on unproven artificial intelligence. We aren't saying AI is a failure. We are exposing a financial bubble that will wipe out weak startups, leaving only the true giants who built real value. The final shocking fact is that top global investors see this coming right now. They are holding cash, waiting for the dark day the bubble pops clean. If you were in their shoes today, would you risk your capital and dive into this AI wave to catch the train, or sit back and wait for the inevitable crash? Drop your thoughts in the comments right now and join the debate. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more tech secrets coming your way. Peace.